voice manager. I could tell by the title. We got when a predator realizes he's been caught. Let's get into it.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and got a jab.
In April of 2024, a community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives launched
And got a jab.
In April of 2024, a community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives launched an urgent investigation, confronted with the grim task of unmasking a predator hidden among the very staff entrusted to protect her. The following is based on official police records, and some of the following footage has never been seen before. According to their website, the Markland Center is a nonprofit organization providing care for adults with severe developmental disabilities. Multiple news sources state that Kate, a 43-year-old resident with Rett syndrome, who was unable to speak, stand, or use her hands, was discovered pregnant during routine medical tests.
Oh, bro, there's no way. Wouldn't this sick ass nigga that did this? What? That shit is not funny. You know what I'm saying? I like, oh, that shit is not funny at all. But what nigga, please? But what nigga done that did?
Investigators with the Kane
What the
County
fuck?
Sheriff's Department
On January 20, oh, I said 20. On January 14, 2025, pleaded guilty of aggravated criminal sexual assault, class X felony. Could I say that shit on here? Matthew Rogers stated the following facts in court on or about August 1st.
compiled a
That's
list
just a
of
bunch of
all
nothing. It's this black shit around it. It's
male
not one.
employees who had access to her in late summer 2023, interviewing each one
Well,
and
that's
collecting
disgusting, bro.
DNA samples.
You taking advantage of the
Yes,
slow people.
Sheriff's Department.
Yes, I'm Brooke. This is Brandon. We're both.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Who is Brooke? That's his girlfriend.
So,
okay.
told you so far.
So I know there's abuse and neglect, and I know one of our residents was sent to the hospital that morning, so I am assuming something happened with that resident. And I also do.
Fuck you scared for, my nigga? Talk. Were you in it too?
You know, it was only males that have been suspended. So,
These fucking cherries.
You okay? Take a breath.
something that
Ah.
very serious happens.
And you're just so you're not in any trouble.
No, I really enjoy my job, and the fact that, sorry,
No, it's okay.
the thought of that happening is very troubling and upsetting.
Okay. And like I said, nobody has accused you of anything.
Yeah, what the fuck? What you got going on, bro? Don't tell me you got a piece of the cake.
No,
No.
I'm 100% aware. It's sorry.
No, you're
I'm
okay.
not crying for myself.
Bro, don't call me to come over here and tell me some shit if you can't talk right. Don't do that. You gonna make me leave. If you get to shaking and shit, stuttering, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Upset for
It's,
the rest.
it's okay.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed like anybody else acting strange around them, or anybody that shouldn't be in the room?
I have no somebody right there.
I mean, we are very. I mean, we don't open the door for everyone. And as for staff, I mean, before this incident, I never thought anyone would do something like that.
That was kind of one of our other questions. Is there anybody you would think would be capable of
I would have never have thought this would happen at Markland's.
Okay.
Before they move on to question other employees, he leaves them one urgent request.
Catch the bastard.
After speaking with several more employees, investigators are left with no clear leads. However, they do learn that prior to the COVID pandemic, only female staff typically cared for female residents, a policy one employee said changed due to staffing shortages. Investigators
Hey Siri. What is Rett syndrome? Yo, what the fuck?
Move on. Next meeting with
Bro, I'd rather you pay for some. I'd rather you pay for some shit. I'd rather you. I'd rather you turn gate and do some shit like this. All jokes aside, not. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't fuck with that. But I'd rather you do that shit, bro. Like,
former employee,
this is
22-year-old
wild.
Isaiah Fields.
Y'all can look it up if y'all want. I'm not gonna shut on it because I ain't gonna
Good.
do that.
You
But
want to go in or just talk out here?
of course, it's a big nigga.
You're out there fighting in Chicago.
Yeah, I was fighting in the Golden Gloves tournament.
How'd it go?
Pretty good. I lost by decision in the finals, but I was like I had him chicken legging, so
Okay.
I'll see him again. You know.
All right, good. Good for you, man.
Rivalries in the amateur. Thank you.
Yeah. It's awesome.
After briefly meeting Isaiah's mother,
Sick
they
ass
head to the
nigga.
basement to speak
Ain't
in
no
private.
way you did that shit,
So
my guy.
there
Whoa.
was, an incident that happened there involving one of the residents. If you can just tell me kind of what when you worked there, what's the dates that you worked there?
Like early August to but definitely sometime in September.
Okay, early September, late September, you think?
I honestly don't remember. It was still warm outside, so
Okay.
maybe early to mid-September.
When you were working there, what were your job duties?
I was what they call it, PSP,
PSP. Okay, I've heard that talking to people. They've said that before.
the personal support.
Okay.
But I was mainly in training the entire time I was there, so I technically didn't have any duties that I had to do really on my own.
Okay.
So everything I did was shadowed by
Got a shirt on my
person,
shirt.
Okay, so you're always with somebody for the most part?
like 90% of the time.
Okay.
Unless someone left early or
Okay.
one of the managers that were I was shadowing had to go do whatever
Gotcha.
managers do.
Gotcha. Did you ever have any problems with anybody? Did you ever see anybody that you thought was a little off? Like, especially a male employee. Anybody that you thought, this guy's made some statements or he said something or just the way his interaction was with the residents?
That nigga sick, bro.
Not that I know of personally, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't stay there long enough to get
Chummy with anybody?
everybody yet.
After leaving Isaiah, investigators meet with another employee who brings up a familiar name.
Is it true that she delivered the baby?
Is it true? I'm not divulging anything. It's an open investigation.
Okay,
So I can't go into details about that.
okay.
I can't.
Can I ask you about a certain individual that may have
Yeah,
Isaiah Fields?
that's who we just talked to.
So you just talked to.
Yeah, so we just came back.
Though the employee doesn't explain why he suspects him after all the swabs are collected and processed, a DNA test comes back positive for 22-year-old Isaiah
Bro.
Fields. On May 10th, 2024, he's brought into an interrogation where he waits
This
for
nigga
questioning
didn't
to
shackled
begin.
his ass. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they supposed to hurt my guy.
Please, Lord Jesus, come to me. Please, Lord Jesus, I really bless you. Please help me from trying to get the Lord Jesus.
This nigga praising to Jesus. After you've been found positive for putting a child in a slow female. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm telling y'all niggas, bro. Like, these Christians, man, they gotta. Yo, this shit's wild.
Investigators enter and read his Miranda rights.
Let me just start by asking, do you have any idea why you would be there right now? Okay, no clue? Okay. I talked to you before, right, about the Markland stuff? So,
I never got any, you just told me it was a case of Markland.
okay. So what I would like to ask you, what we would like to know, if you could go over again, when you worked there for that just basically a month, wasn't that long? What your training was like and what it was like after training, like what your job duties were. If you can just go over that again, I would appreciate it.
For most of the time that I was there, it was just training, 3 weeks.
Mhm.
We just sat in a room and watched videos on it. That was it.
However, several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you guys in charge of?
So we're in charge of doing the CDA work, so like getting him up, dressed, changed, and then transferring him to CDS, and then repositioning them, interacting with them, and then doing the same thing, changing them, and then sending them.
You're training how to bathe, how to.
Yes.
care
Well,
for
that
them.
nigga.
Yes.
So that was part of his training as well.
Yes.
But he would have never been alone.
No.
Something like that.
How do you bathe them?
So we put them in a tub, and they have a chair, and they're completely, obviously.
Submerged?
No,
Or-
that's
oh,
submerged.
okay.
No, the water is running, or they have what is it called?
Like a faucet or a shower head.
So you basically sit like not like this, but a chair in a shower, and then you can take it off and
Yes.
spray them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so at some point, at the end of your training, were you not with the trainer anymore? Were you kind of on your own schedule during the day?
I forget what they called it, but it was like a probationary period.
Sure.
So like you were always like with someone until you were like considered an actual nurse.
This account is consistent with what his trainers told investigators.
Would you have left him alone, or anybody for that matter, alone for an extended period of time with the resident while they're on training?
No.
Are you leaving anybody alone, the trainees with the residents or anything like that?
They're not supposed to be left alone with the residents.
That shit
As
disgusting.
questioning continues, Isaiah insists that he remained in his probationary period until he claims he was fired for consistently showing up late.
I just like don't really like fit in too many people.
Employees who trained Isaiah highlighted odd behavior he exhibited during his training.
Odd
It's
behavior.
kind of odd.
Okay.
Just in general, just like very off.
Anything that stuck out to you was odd or anything like that?
He wouldn't listen. He would always question, oh, why do you have to do it that way? And it's like, you're in healthcare. Like, there's specific ways to do certain things.
She ain't fuck with him.
He would, like, fake toss some of the residents. And we have cameras in the classroom, and the angle of it all was just really bad. If they would
Yeah.
look at the cameras, it would literally look like he was hitting her.
I should clarify, he never actually did.
No, he never actually did.
Okay.
As the interrogation continues, Isaiah appears to become overwhelmed with emotion, and investigators work to put him at ease.
What's upsetting you? It's okay. I'm here to listen. If something's upsetting you, please let us know. Let's see what we can do to help.
He don't give a fuck, bro. He trying to get that truth out his ass.
No, his life's not easy, you know.
I know.
That's all.
I get life gives us some curveballs sometimes.
It's 24/7. I've never had the guidance of a man. My father died when I was really young.
No.
I don't know. I've just never really had.
That's no excuse, my guy. That's no excuse at all. That's no excuse at all. Yeah. What the fuck? What does this mean?
Have like proper guidance, you know.
As one detective leaves the room to get Isaiah more water and a snack, the remaining investigator sits with him as his emotions continue to unravel.
Take a breath. You're okay. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. You're all right. And I'm really sorry to hear that about your dad and stuff. Okay, that's it's hard. Come on. It's okay. It takes a lot for you to sit here and allow yourself to have these feelings.
That is
You
no
know,
excuse.
allow
I
yourself
don't
to
give a
have
fuck about.
emotion. That can
I don't
be a
care
lot,
what day of the week it
especially
is.
in front of
I don't
people
care if
you
it was
know.
at the heartbreak. That is no excuse.
Okay. All right, I can't ask you any more questions then. No.
I need some
I'll
water.
leave you at it. I'll give you.
I need some water.
Thanks, God.
Hold on, I got some. No fuck.
What's that?
I'm reading them.
You tell me. Yeah, whatever.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and the other dad.
As investigators exit the room,
They left him on that note. That shit crazy. Niggas said Kate had a baby. You're the dad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just so you know, Kate had
So there's no way. Next door wildin'. But there's no way you can deny this. Nigga, you was the, you know what I'm saying? You was the father. That shit crazy. Yeah, if y'all see what I see, y'all look up Rett, R-E-T-T. Exactly. It was on earlier in the video. But look that shit up and look how them people look. This shit is crazy. There's no excuse for that, bro. There's no excuse.
A baby and you're the dad.
As
Shook
investigators
his heart.
exit the room, Isaiah processes the gravity of the situation and the consequences he's facing.
My life is over. I'm such a idiot. Just give me the opportunity, Lord Jesus. I'm begging. I'm begging.
Aha. Life don't work like that, my guy.
Just give me one chance. That's all I have is give me one chance.
But now, all jokes aside, though, fathers, y'all do affect y'all children when they're not in life. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be there. But that's not an excuse for him. This is crazy. I can see if he robbed the store or he got caught in the middle of robbing the store, if he was I don't know. Anything other than this. This is crazy. I can see if he was gay, but bro, when you do shit like this, it's like, bro.
Please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll do it. Military fucking thing. I'll donate all my money. I'll be homeless without car. I'll do anything, God. Please. Please just give me one more chance. Please. Please allow me a chance into this child's life. I'll be on the sex offenders list. I want anything. Please don't make me spend years in jail. I'm begging.
Bro, you're going to jail.
Multiple news outlets have reported that Kate developed a dangerous pregnancy condition known as preeclampsia, and that the infant died after
Jesus Christ.
spending 11 weeks in neonatal intensive care. However, we've not been able to independently confirm these reports. According to an official press release from the state attorney's office, on January 14, 2025, Isaiah Fields pled guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault and was sentenced to 25 years.
Ooh! You should have had longer than that. But damn,
imprisonment in the
25 years, they might be 45. This nigga will get out of jail. What year is it? This is March 14th. So this just happened. He's gonna be out of jail when I'm 45. Damn. Man. He's 24, so he's damn. Yeah, he gonna be old. He gonna get out. He gonna get out if he don't get, because people like that, they get targeted in jail. But, bro, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. What was I gonna look up? I was gonna look up some shit. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna look up.
Illinois Department of Corrections.
Oh, I was gonna look at some comments. I want to look at the comments in this. I want to see what they talking about. I want to see what they said. That's how they got me fucked up. The first dude cares so much that people, the fact that he picked one patient that couldn't scream, that couldn't run. Yeah. The fact he only worked there for a month. Damn. That nigga got two checks and got the fuck out of there. Ended his life. I grew up without a father. I didn't need guys. Nah, no more. For real. This is real shit. Well, your profile picture is kind of, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit this stuff. But if y'all enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, we out.